In a world where game queues are long, three idiots will babble on about nothing for your enjoyment. Will they be able to keep you from falling asleep?
But
Probably not, but you're gonna listen anyways. This is The Waiting Queue. Alright, and welcome to The Waiting Queue podcast for 11/4/2013. I'm here with Cross Knights, myself, and our special guest for this week, coming again for what, the third time?
Yeah,
Dagless
that sounds
McChicken.
But is he actually here?
hey yo,
Oh, okay. For a
I
second,
think I am.
I thought you were breaking up for a second. I was like, uh-oh, I think we lost him again.
Oh, my internet disconnected right when you said, "Oh, we're ready." So it might happen again. You might need a secondary backup person.
All right,
Oh,
I'll
God.
get Soto.
Goddamn
That was a failed
internet
opening.
adapter.
I didn't. Yeah. I accidentally muted the computer audio instead of my mic, so I was just sitting there in silence.
Well, damn.
But yeah,
Hooray. Cues.
what
Cues.
Dagless, are you here? Or did he
Waitings.
die?
Yeah, Dagless, Dagless is here.
Okay, so the waiting queue. How has your week been, Dagless?
I've been sitting around in my underwear watching Avatar for the entire week, so pretty good.
That's the
Cartoon
cartoon,
Avatar.
right? Not the show.
Yeah,
like
why
movie.
would I watch the movie all week?
Dozens of times.
I actually saw part of the movie recently, and it was just, like, so serious. And for some reason, the Fire Nation were all Indians, and Asif Mambi from The Daily Show was a general, and it was just weird. Like...
That sounds pretty weird.
Yeah, they made the,
Oh my God.
in the show, like, the Water Tribe are all, like, Inuits, and they have dark skin, and in the movie they were all white, and then all the Fire Nation is white, but in the movie they were Indian. And
Uh-huh.
it was weird. I don't know why they decided to change it like that.
One of the best things about the movie is like, oh man, we pushed them back so great. It's not like, they're gonna come back
Yeah.
with gunships and just like orbital strike the planet.
It's like, I mean, some of the
You know,
visuals
there
were
was
cool,
a-
I guess.
Your joke is working, but you know there was an airbender
Oh, boy.
movie.
Someone has the stream
Yeah,
It
there
was
open.
really bad because the M.
Maybe-
Night Shyamalan.
I'm hearing, wait, what if it's me? What if it's me?
I don't hear anything, and I muted it, so.
I don't have it.
It was
so-
probably me. Duh. Ignore that in the recording. So yeah, things.
Yeah.
I'm really out of it right now, so hopefully these two gentlemen can say things more conscious.
Blarbadag.
That's not a good thing.
You made the biggest mistake inviting me back here. I will destroy you.
Well, no, I understand
So
the
do you
Fire
say we
Nation.
make a new sketch?
The Fire Nation culturally is kind of Japanese, like they're all Japanese, but like their appearance, they're the most Caucasian of the four tribes, except in the movie.
I'd say the Earth Kingdom was more white.
No.
They're
Just by
all-
skin
they're all, like,
tone.
Chinese, except no. You know who the whitest is? The Swamp Benders.
Yeah, but they're yeah. Well, they're not.
There's only like 3 of them, but
Yeah, they're not really
What?
a nation. They just live in the swamp.
Well, how's your week been, Cross?
I've been having weird sleeping issues, and I'm thinking I might be getting sick. So I don't know. But Lord.
Weren't you sick like a week ago? How can you get sick again?
No, because I haven't been sick. I just feel like crap. Like
That's good.
It's the sleeping thing, and also a lot of my friends keep on getting sick, and I'm like narrowly dodging it. But it might have been grazed at a Halloween party recently. So it could just be allergies. Also, though.
raised by the cold.
I think the house might have
It could
something
be the
called
fact
like.
that your house is falling apart.
Well, I think the house might
That
have
you're
something called
ingesting plaster.
like black something mold, and supposedly it's
The Black Death mold.
it's a carcinogen or something, so it might be slowly killing me. But
Yeah, black mold isn't very good to have around you at all.
yeah, I found out that's why the other tenants moved out because they saw some and they're like, well, you know what, the place we're gonna move to is gonna be a bit more expensive, but we won't die. Oh well, I'll be fine.
Yeah. Black mold actually isn't very good at all to be around.
No,
but, you know.
apparently it can cause cancer.
Mm-hmm.
I don't really
Everything
think-
causes cancer.
Yeah, but some things cause cancer more than other things. Like,
Mm-hmm.
mold can cause it more than daffodils. Unless
That's true, I guess.
if you snort the daffodils. Alright, so I'm just gonna keep unraveling. So,
Okay.
I think
So
the first
topic on the list is news on Valve's Steambox and the Steam operating system.
Oh, I didn't know
So,
that
if I remember correctly from the article, the Valve officially announced that they won't make games exclusive to the Steam operating system. I don't know if that means that they won't make them exclusive to the Steam box, which I'm pretty sure that's actually exactly what it means. So that's pretty good. People were worried about like, oh, Portal 3 and
Well,
Half-Life 3, TF3.
The Steam operating system is going to be on PC too, so I would assume they mean like Windows and stuff like that, and
Yeah.
as well as Xbox and like PS.
Why would you want to use a Steam operating system in Windows, though? Like, what's the advantage? Will your computer go faster when you game? Because then I could seem to do it, but otherwise, like, why would you bother?
Well, Steam said that it's more suited to gaming.
So
Like they're
maybe-
designing it around the like Steam operating, like the Steam thing and games.
Okay. Yeah, because like starting with Windows Vista, it started using up a lot of computer resources. That like XP is actually one of the best efficient gaming OSs, but there's a lot of games that can't run with it.
Yeah,
So maybe it's just as efficient as XP. That'd actually be a big deal.
that would be good.
Yeah.
And you can also, I think, put the operating system on your external hard drive and boot it up from there.
That'd be
Yeah,
pretty
one of
nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
So I don't know.
while we're on the topic of Valve, you said that your roommate actually has the sharing thing, right, Dagless?
Yeah, the family sharing beta, and it's the stupidest thing ever.
Yeah, and why is that?
Because no, basically, you can only share right now with people who have the family sharing beta. So he doesn't have any friends who have the beta, so that's one thing that's stupid. If you share with someone, you can only play games if they aren't on their library. So if they play any game, it doesn't matter what game you're playing, you're gonna get kicked off. So it's really like useless. Like there's no point.
I don't know if it's useless because that'd still be good. Like, say I was gonna go away for a week and one of you guys are like, "Oh, I'd like to play that game," and I'm like, "Sure, here's the Steam thing," and then you guys play the game while I'm gone.
Which does actually
Yeah,
happen.
but
Yeah.
yeah, but I mean, for some people that's not gonna happen enough.
Well, I'm just saying it's not useless. It's
Okay,
just a
fair
nice
enough.
feature to have.
Yeah, I mean, it would probably be useful for me, because one of my roommates just plays her DS all the time. I could probably play her library, because she'll just buy games and not play them. But, yeah, for most people, it's pretty impractical.
Well, it is in beta, so maybe they'll change it.
Yeah.
Oh, I also had a picture to show of the Steambox prototype, so I'm gonna show that on the stream. So there it is. Oh
Prepare
man,
your eyes.
there it's so beautiful. It's being held by two people,
Oh
and it's
my
huge.
God, there's a Santa demo in the background.
Oh, I didn't even notice
that's the
that.
soldier.
What?
Why is he
That's a
black?
soldier.
What is this picture? What is? Oh, well, shit.
It's obviously
That's
the
not-
soldier.
Nope.
guy's-
Companion, stop putting your self-portraits in the
Man,
stream.
I'm really confused about what's going on.
Yeah, that was pretty
I didn't-
confusing.
I didn't know what that was. I had to check it. Sorry.
There's also a bottle of Left 4 Dead liquor in the background if you guys can't see it.
1 and 2.
Yeah. And then there's Soda the handband.
Yeah, that looks. I hope they change it a little bit because that just kind of looks weird.
It's like an Xbox.
Yeah.
It's a dark
Yeah.
Xbox.
I don't know. It looks cool.
I'm not saying
looks
it's
like a black-
you know.
Box.
It's a VCR. They're all VCRs.
That's how you play all the games.
What's
VCR
VCR
tapes.
even stand for?
Video cassette recorder.
Oh. Well, that was boring.
Well, what do you think it stands for?
And the mystery is all gone. Thanks, Cross.
Vehicular
Jesus.
crab radiation? Because that wouldn't be desirable at all.
Victory comes returning.
Oh,
I don't know.
God.
I don't know.
Okay.
Vertical
Well,
crust recycler.
The next topic that we have is Deadly Premonition port is kind of poop, like Dark Souls level. And Dagless, you have experience in this, so could you talk about it?
My favorite game ever comes out on PC, and I was so excited for like months, and then it comes out and it's unplayable. The fucking worst. They have resolution locked at 720p. They have
Just like Dark Souls, right?
Yeah, they have so many crashes. They say they have partial controller support, but the only thing you can do with the controller is press B at the start screen.
That's pretty partial.
Yeah, they're not lying there.
The audio clips in the cutscenes, and I was like, oh well, that's probably my fault. I guess I'll go buy some RAM. So I got like 8 gigs of RAM, and it still clips, and a lot of people are having that trouble. Supposedly, if you drive a car in the game, your game can crash. Just there's so much, it's just ridiculous. You have, like, when you release a game on PC or you port it to another console, it should have to work. Otherwise, you should not be allowed to sell it.
Yeah,
I hate it.
I don't know. I think if a big YouTuber got on this and they were saying, "Oh, this is such bullshit" and stuff like that, and they made a video on it, then I bet Steam would be like, "Oh, okay, we should actually do."
They
something
already
about this."
know.
Yeah, no, but if they know, that doesn't mean that they would actually do something.
There's a huge group of people who like Deadly Premonition, and like there's shit tons of complaints, and people have tried getting refunds and they haven't gotten them.
Well, hopefully Jesse Cox will play it, because I know they talked about that like a year or two ago before it was even mentioned that it was going to be ported. So if he does it and sucks, that could do something.
I wanted to Let's Play it.
Not everybody is having this issue. They're
Oh,
only,
really?
yeah.
Oh,
Not everybody, just like some people are having the issue, like Dagless, and I saw some other people on the Steam forums.
Huh.
Most people are having the issue. Like, everyone's having at least some issue with the game.
I should get it and let's play it before Dagless.
The audio clipping is just, like, the most minor issue.
Yeah.
The Skype call has been kind of a little poopy for me. What about for
Me
you?
also, or?
What about you, Cross?
You sound fine, Dagless cuts out.
Mm.
How do I sound?
You sound subpar.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I'll agree.
Jeez. I'm just a little bit tired, but you don't have... See how
Well,
it is.
maybe the VOD is kind of a little bit more important, so...
Hmm.
I don't know.
But
Yeah, but with the Deadly Premonition, there's the guy who made all the fixes for Dark Souls is making fixes for Deadly Premonition.
that guy should get paid money.
I don't
No,
Right.
he said he's gonna like what's the word? He's gonna like devote himself to fixing shitty ports.
So, you know what? They're just going to keep on putting out ports like that
No,
and
I
then
know,
wait for that
'cause
guy
he's
to
gonna
fix it.
They'll be like, hey, he'll fix it. It'll be fine.
Oh, man.
That's exactly what will happen.
Someone should make a Kickstarter called Pay That Guy. And then we can pay that guy. Because seriously, if like he's just doing it for like the love of games and making people happier, like that guy deserves some bread.
Some bread, just a little bit.
It's a little bit of bread.
Jesus, the Skype call is getting boopy. You maybe want to hang up the Skype and then...
Should I
Host
host
back.
it? Wait, who's
See you
hosting?
guys,
Yeah.
we'll be back in a minute. Difficulties.
Maybe
Technical
Dagless was accidentally hosting because he added him.
I added myself.
Yes. Oh, you? Yeah, you sound better. Yeah. Okay, this is much better. Jeez.
Yeah, I am streaming too, so...
Oh, that's probably what it was because everyone
Yeah.
sounded fine before then.
I blame Yoshi.
Okay.
It's
Well, sorry
probably
for
is
that.
Yoshi's fault.
Little inconvenience.
Yeah. All right.
Yay! So, new rebuild game on Kickstarter, which the Kickstarter's over.
Yep,
Cross,
good
do you
luck
wanna talk
supporting
about
that.
this?
Yeah, I'm. The only reason I know about this is because Dagless told me. I found out. What was it? 36 hours before the Kickstarter ended. I was going to post an announcement anyway, but it was Halloween, and I was just like, I've already released 2 videos, and I just can't, and I'm sorry. But
You don't want to flood their sub box.
yeah, I don't. 2 was it. 2 was it. I don't want to do 3. But yeah, Rebuild 3 going to be an actual game, not just a Flash game. She's hired an artist, a writer, someone else. I know there's 3 other people on their team. I forget what the third person does. I think it's actually 2 artists.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, and it's going to be same concept, but vastly bigger scale. It's called Gangs of Deadsville, because there's going to be a bunch of different gangs. It's not just going to be the Last Judgment. There's going to be the Church. The Church of the Chosen is actually a gang. There's
Ooh,
the Church of the Chosen.
that's awesome.
Yeah,
Church of the Chosen.
The only other one I remember are the Elite Crew, which are a bunch of like gamers. And I think they're just trying to get the internet up, so I don't know why they're violent. It's probably because they play too many first-person shooters.
Oh yes.
Well, it's not that they're all violent. It's that you have to like make friends with them.
But if you don't, what do they do? Just
I don't know. Like it's like
write you
can-
angry emails?
You can ally with other camps, or you can make enemies with other camps.
Okay.
Maybe that's what they're trying to do. Just like get the internet up to send
yeah.
angry emails.
And it's not like they only show up in like little text bubbles. Like they'll have their own camps.
Oh wow. That's
Yeah, they're a
awesome.
faction in the game.
So you could actually take over their town.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
There's
Yeah,
gonna
it's looking to be a pretty good game.
There's either gonna be relationships and kids or seasons, and I know the other one was they had something else. I don't
Voice
remember.
acting.
Yeah. No, they didn't get enough for voice acting. There was something before
Oh.
that. I don't
It
remember.
was children in relationships or seasons.
No, there was one before that though.
I don't
Yeah,
think
look, Nero's got it up.
There we go. We were saying someone should have the link in case Neuro wasn't here, but he's here. Right. So, also, you should watch the video so you can hear Sarah Northway's awesome smoky voice.
It's not
Smoky
that
voice.
smoky.
It
Her
is.
voice isn't that deep.
It's-
Smokey the Bear.
Dagless, I'm not saying she sounds like a man, but for a female, she has an unusually deep voice.
Nah.
It's noticeable. And I didn't say deep because I thought you were going to disagree for no reason, so I used smoky and you still disagree, so shut your dumb face. It's a
I'm not
smoky voice.
disagreeing.
I will stab you in the heart. What?
How am I disagreeing for no reason? My reason is I don't agree.
It,
I don't think she sounds like that. That's fine.
she has a deep voice.
You guys
Okay,
decide.
watch the
Vote
video and
now.
just tell me she has a deep voice. And I don't mean that she has like a deep voice and sounds like a dude. I'm saying if you took a bell curve of all the women's voices, she'd be on the deep end.
This is very interesting.
It's very important.
Go on.
No, that was it.
It's very important.
Go on.
No, I'm right. It's okay.
RimWorld Kickstarter is a thing too. It's a game I came
yeah.
across the same time I came across the Rebuild game. Actually, it's basically like Prison Architect except in space and with no prisoners.
So nothing like Prison Architect, gotcha.
I think it's made by like the same people, or it has like the same look. And basically, you get like 3 people, and you start a colony on a planet, and like you get to like build structures, and there's like solar panels and all this stuff. So you gotta like keep your power up and food and everything. And it's sort of like Nomoria, except not stupid.
I think Nemoria was pretty good.
The
I
problem
mean,
with
like once you
Nomoria,
actually
though-
understand how to play the damn
Yeah,
thing.
but there were too many like resources, and it was really hard to like get into it. Whereas like you start RimWorld, you start playing, and like right at the get-go, it's like it'll tell you like 3 things, and you're ready to play. It's really
Well, that's
easy.
like one of the huge issues with a bunch of games like Nemoria is that
Oh, yeah, they're
the
too
entries. Yeah, it's way too hard to get used to. So that's pretty good if they can.
The
get
hard
past
part
that.
in this one is like because the way it works is it gives you an AI storyteller, so it's like the Left 4 Dead engine except with random events. So it'll be like, oh, this guy has a lot of food. We're gonna send a blight that'll kill his crops and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
I read that.
And it's
like in-
actually really challenging.
It assesses your situation that your colony is at, and then it puts out a random event, not handpicked, but decided upon what your colony is, like the situation that they're in.
Yeah, like one time I had a shit ton. I think I fucked myself over because I had like a giant wall of turrets built in case anyone attacked. So what they would do is they would only send raiders to attack me, and it would be like 30, 40 guys with pistols, and I'd have like 6 guys with nice weapons and all these turrets, and they would just come in and just start destroying stuff and it was really epic because I had to like move my guys around so some people would defend others while the wounded were running away, and like things were blowing up and people were dying, and it was just awesome. And like it's just like one of those building games. It's really nice.
Yeah.
Ha!
Wow.
Thank you! Dagless is a heartless and Sarah has a deep voice. I'm sorry, go on.
She doesn't. Yeah. Well. Yeah.
There have been plans to kill you with a
Okay.
Keyblade, by the way, Dagless.
Yeah. It's
So-
you might don't
That's
read
all right.
the chat, otherwise the plan will be foiled.
It's not sharp. What are they gonna do?
Well, it's a bludgeoning weapon.
Beat you to death. I never said stab.
I know Taekwondo. I'll use my karate skills.
I know
Uh,
Taekwondo.
But, yeah, I didn't know Rimworld was... Like, are there, like, rounds? Like, does it end suddenly? Like, do you just complete the objective and then it ends, or does it keep on going?
No, it just keeps going. Like it's not like a turn-based thing. It's like everything's real time.
Yeah,
So
just-
like your guy, you have to like set what they'll do. Like they'll be like, oh, you have a priority to build stuff, and this guy has a priority to grow stuff, and they'll go and they'll do that for the most part, unless something else comes up. And then like in combat, you can like click something in their menu that makes them controllable by you, so you can use all the like you can tell them where to go and all the strategic parts.
Yeah, I'm so glad that the indie market is taking off.
Yeah.
With games like this, like, if Kickstarter wasn't never a thing, this game probably wouldn't have seen the light of day.
Yeah, it's Kickstarter and Steam are doing ridiculous things.
Yeah.
Oh, also, here's the RimWorld thing. You guys can actually still support it, even though it's
Oh.
out of a Kickstarter.
You can also still support the Awesome Nos thing.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
You
well,
can do it through the Humble thing.
they do have their money, though, so...
Yeah, they have plenty of money to work off of. So. Yeah.
Yeah, the problem with Kickstarter, though, is that it's really only for Americans. Like, other people can get onto it, but
Well, the
it's
thing
tough.
was, Runimo Games, the people who made Awesome Nuts, they had to have a proxy company to like help set up the Kickstarter because you have to be an American-founded company to set one up.
Now, can people from other countries still give money?
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I
Okay.
give money.
Yeah, so... Why... What's the holdup then? I figured that would be
I
the
have
biggest
no
holdup,
idea.
would be the currency conversions. Like, if that's not an
Maybe-
issue.
Maybe because Kickstarter's founded in America.
I guess, but I don't... I'm just wondering what the holdup is. Like, they're making a decent amount of money off of itself because they get a cut. You'd think it'd behoove them to take it internationally.
Maybe it's because
I don't know.
they can't, like, police it in certain places. Like, if someone backs out, they wouldn't be able to do anything legally.
Well, they don't anyway. They
And then
basically... Yeah, like, there's nothing they can do legally if a company takes their money and runs with it, which has happened more than once.
Mhm.
There's actually,
Yeah.
like, someone was going to make, like, a response to feminist frequency, and they started a Kickstarter, and it made it, and they just took the money.
And it just
Mm.
went.
And they just left.
Yeah, didn't they
And-
buy like a house or something?
Yeah,
with
I don't
it?
know, but the thing is, it's not illegal. Just based on the terms of Kickstarter, it wasn't illegal.
And that's why PayPal has been doing weird things lately where they like hold on to the money and they're like, we're not going to give this to you because it's a lot of money and we have to process it or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, maybe there's tax issues. Like, I don't. I'm just wondering what the issue is.
Yeah, I don't know.
Huh. Oh well, maybe one day everyone in the world will be able to kickstart. their
And we'll
horrible
start a
games.
Kickstarter for helping fund Kickstarter.
I would like to kickstart a better Kickstarter that will close this site currently. Let's see how
Ki-
long it takes for them to shut this down.
Kickstart the waiting queue. Stretch goal number 1. More talking.
Yeah, we will stains the waiting queue so it'll last for an hour and 10 minutes.
Oh, diggity.
We just need $10,000 of your money.
Yeah,
And then
give
we'll
us
also have
$10,000 of your money.
Another stretch goal is a automatic topic finder. So it'll just like flash topics up on the screen from any website anywhere.
Oh God, no! Bleach your bunghole.
Let's talk about
the
breast
burn.
cancer.
I don't.
What the hell, Cross?
Dude, that's the quality of topics that we would
I'll
get.
be right back. I'm sorry.
What? Where are you going?
I think I just killed Cube.
Cube! What are you doing, you fool?
Cube is
so let's
dead.
talk about Gabe Newell.
Okay.
I like him.
Isn't it your theory that contained within him is this tinier Gabe Newell? So that
Yeah,
if something...
he has a backup.
Yeah. This is good. It's a good plan.
It's the new Newell.
Oh
I'm
god,
sorry.
Cube is dead. Oh, okay.
I had to get up and walk around.
Did he make you laugh that much?
Did you break your other microphone?
Damn it.
Oh. Okay. No, you're good.
I also wanted to get a frozen Kit Kat, so.
I have a... Oh my god, there's a non-frozen Kit Kat over there. I could get it if I walked across the road.
But you should freeze it first.
Why?
Because, give me a break of that Kit Kat bar.
You can break it.
Shut
No,
up.
that's because they're in different individual bars and you could break them up into pieces, not because you broke them in half.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, no, you can still break them in half.
Well, you can, but that's not like... If someone said, break me off a piece of that Kit Kat bar, and you took one bar and broke it in half and gave them half, they'd probably feel kind of annoyed.
How dare the assassin? He says a frozen Kit Kat is stupid. Uh-huh.
Okay, well, I'm not going to do it then.
But
Look, there's... Half of the people have told me not to do it, and half the people have.
you're depriving him of the amazing experience of frozen chocolate in his mouth hole.
But you... It was... What?! Did that seriously just end?
What?
Is Dagless still on the call?
Where?
In the Skype call.
Oh, he's reconnecting.
Yeah, I just heard the ending noise thing.
Well, we lost Dag. Yeah.
Well, if you can re-add him, that would be good.
I'm here again,
Okay,
there we
good.
go.
but I'm gonna disappear in another 5 seconds.
Oh, god.
For
I was
another
gonna
5
bring
seconds.
something up
Bring it
before,
up. Bring it
before
up.
he left. Okay. Dagless and I, we played. We had to go at this game called Rift, and he didn't like it because it's like the old school MMO type thing where it's like go and collect 7 bear asses so I can make you a tunic that'll just get out leveled in like an hour. So
Bare
then,
ass tunic.
yeah.
I've always wanted to have a finely crafted tunic made from bear asses, but alas, I lack the physical prowess to get said bear asses.
Well, no, he gives the tunic made of bear asses to you.
Oh, well, what if
Yeah.
you just don't want a bear ass tunic? You can save a lot of time.
But then the quest train won't be unlocked.
What's he getting out of these bear asses? I think there's a sinister.
I don't
purpose.
know. I don't. Maybe he keeps one. He's like, oh, this is the best
He
thing.
probably takes the fur and makes a tunic for you, and then does something horrible with the bear ass. Maybe bear ass stew. If it's bear ass stew, that's fair enough because he's just feeding his family.
Ew.
But
He
I
doesn't
honestly
have
think,
a family.
Well, then I really don't know what is up. Then he's got no.
He
excuse.
just likes buttholes. He likes licking buttholes.
Oh.
Dagless and I tried playing that game, and he quit after like 10 minutes because he's like, this is way too MMO-y for me. And then I
Yeah.
continued playing.
It looks.
And
dumb.
I think I'm addicted.
I only
it's
like
not good.
Guild Wars. Guild Wars is good. Rift is too much like WoW.
Yes, it was.
I
made,
know.
it was made back then.
The bad thing is that I know that it's like WoW and it's really fetch questy, but I really kind of enjoy playing that.
Yeah, my roommate
Because I
plays
have
that all
done
the
it before.
time, and
Mhm.
I don't know. It's remained one of the longest, like, profitable free MMOs though. Like, they actually make a lot of money because their in-game shop items are apparently really cheap and well organized.
Hmm.
But and they still have events sometimes. But,
Guild Wars is still the best.
Yeah, I kind of want to get Guild Wars, seeing how
Because
it's
there's like every
one-time
month,
payment.
every month there's something new. I mean, like people complain that they haven't added game stuff, but I mean, you only paid for the game once, so all the extra stuff they're giving you for free, you really shouldn't be complaining, you know?
Yeah.
And like the quests are like you go to this area and you do stuff, and there's different ways you can do it. And you don't have to talk to anyone. You don't have to go kill 5 birds and bring back their
Bird
Their
birds.
asses.
chest. You just go and
Collect
you do
5
that,
bird
and
asses.
you're done.
Leave the birds alive, though.
It's
It's very tricky.
Oh. That'd be mean.
Yeah.
You collect one and then you clone it.
I'm sorry, you broke the terms of our
This
agreement.
This
No
doesn't
bird
taste like
tunic ass
bird
for you.
ass. This tastes like cloned bird ass.
This
No,
tastes
I-
like shit. I wonder why.
Can't deal I just can't deal with MMOs. And I don't
Well,
like those games where you're supposed to save the world and then they're like, collect 4 berry bushes. It's like, have
Yeah.
someone else do it. I'm the chosen one, jerk. Get your stupid derpy son over there to do it.
But he's busy standing around being derpy.
Exactly.
In Guild Wars, though, it's sort of like you're the hero, but at the same time, you're not. Like, you're helping the heroes. So it's less like that. And you feel powerful through the entire game, so... It's like you're just going around helping people for the sake of helping people, really.
And it's not subscription based, which is probably the best thing.
Yeah, the best thing.
No, the subscription model's dead.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, no, Elder Scrolls Online is going to have it.
Yeah,
They
and they're going to
shouldn't.
lose a lot of business because of
yeah,
it.
they should not do that. Like,
I don't
I'm
know
telling
about that. I mean, there's a lot of people who are willing to do that sort of thing.
Yeah, they're gonna
only-
play it for
only
1
because of
month.
Elder Scrolls.
They're gonna play it for 1 month, and they're not gonna like it or want to pay anymore, and they're gonna end their subscription. That's what happens to every single MMO that's not WoW.
Yeah.
And even WoW's starting to fail. They're losing tons of subscribers from that because people are just done.
Yeah.
only-
It's
People that are playing are like ones that have like hundreds of friends that they only see in WoW.
and from
I
the
hope-
past experiences, like changing the payment method from subscription based to free to play has been really wonky.
Yeah, well, that's what the Star Wars game did. And
Yeah,
didn't
and
really
that
work
game
out.
sucks.
I've heard it's got a good story, but
Yeah, fantastic story, but once you finish the story, there's really nothing to do.
yeah, and I'm not willing to wade through the MMO crap to see the story.
One-time payment is just the best right now. And, like,
Yeah.
have DLC to pay for.
Yeah, it's got to be that or free to play, or it's not
Yeah.
gonna happen.
I mean, Warframe is probably the best free-to-play game out there right now.
Oh, I hate Warframe.
But
now.
it has very MMO-y things in it.
Yeah.
and,
Yeah,
like,
but
social
it's
hate
still a good
things.
game.
I had a
Yeah.
sudden realization suddenly that I hate that game, but that was after like 250 hours. So,
Yeah, but you have to admit you had fun playing it.
oh yes, because I played it.
Yeah.
I had fun for like 280 hours. I should have stopped after that.
Which is great for a free-to-play game, and
No,
they got
that's
money off of
crazy.
you, too.
The amount of games that I've played for over 100 hours are not a lot. So
I spent so much money on that game.
I spent $5 of Steam Wallet cash.
I think I spend at
Yeah, me too.
least $100 on Warframe.
Jesus Christ, dude!
Wow.
But
Oh,
at
yeah,
least
because of the...
I'm gonna get the
one
fancy
Founders.
ninja headband.
That's more money than I've spent on video games this year.
Dude, I've spent way more than $100 on video games.
Oh god.
It's more money than I spent on Awesome Not Starstorm Kickstarter.
Congratulations.
Oh man.
You guys are
But
going to
yeah,
be so jealous when
I-
you get a poster.
I
You
don't
know-
play it anymore. I don't. I deleted it.
I got my money's worth out of it.
No, I understand. Yeah. No, you played it a lot more than me, also.
I might even go back eventually, like play it sometime. But
Yeah, when they add new events, then it's fun again for like. But you know what did it for me was we were trying to get this like Necros
fucking
Warframe,
helmet.
and the boss was so incredibly boring, and we did it like 5 times, and it was just so bad. I just couldn't.
yeah,
Oh god.
I was also playing RuneScape,
Huh.
which I don't know why, but I am. So that's good.
I wish I had my
Never
account back. I had like a max level account that my friend
And I-
stole.
I spent $15 on a membership card. Help me.
Well, I might play a bit of Phantasy Star Online when it comes out, because that's going to be free, but I probably won't like it. We'll see.
I want to play the new Monster Hunter mostly.
That's not free, right?
No, I think it's on Wii.
It's only on Wii U, yeah.
Wait, it's an
Which
MMO
sucks.
that's...
I don't
No.
think so, but it's like 4-player co-op.
Oh, all the videos I saw on it, I thought it was an MMO, because it looks exactly like an MMO.
It
Well,
does.
you
doesn't
might be
it?
able to play like an MMO style, but I don't know.
I saw a
And the
really good
movements.
video where someone was trying to teach the other person how to fight, and they're in a really low level. And apparently there's a really small chance that a ridiculously powerful monster spawns, and you can't just leave the area because it'll keep on following you.
Yeah.
So all throughout the thing where he's trying to teach them, the monster, they'd just be like, oh, okay, we have to go. And this gigantic rhino thing would be like, "Rah!" It would chase them and they'd have to leave. It was awesome.
See you later.
We can't kill it.
Yeah.
Just run.
It actually would not have been a good video if not for that, because they were in like mortal danger like through the entire thing.
Just like, when is it going to show up?
Yeah. And a lot of the monsters you can kill are really cute, and then you just feel bad.
Well, I mean, like Monster Hunter is like really strategic. It's sort of like Dark Souls, but a little easier.
Hmm.
I was going to compare like the movement and the look of the combat to Dark Souls, because that's what it immediately reminded me of.
But yeah, I'll never play that, as I don't have a Wii and I'm not getting one.
Is that by Sega?
I want to get it. I don't know. I think so.
Yeah.
I actually
Nor do
want
I.
to play the wonderful 101, I think it's called.
Oh, the one that Kenobi was playing?
Yes, because you basically play as a Power Ranger with 100 of your closest friends.
And it's also
fight
Beautiful
aliens.
Joe.
Yeah, and it was made by those guys, and I love Beautiful Joe. So, oh man, you can play as Dante in that game. And
Dante Inferno.
he starts out in his underwear. Like, his alternate costume is underwear and then his regular outfit. So if you get too damaged, he's just like pff, all of his clothes explode and you run around in
Is
a
it
speedo.
the new Dante or is it the old
It's
Dante?
the old Dante. Yeah, this is
What
back
about
in
the
PlayStation
new
2 era.
Dante? The new Dante is great.
Oh, yeah, totally great.
I would play that game, but
My favorite Devil May Cry character is Nero.
Neuro guy.
Yeah, Nero.
I don't.
Nero guy.
I don't know.
I never knew that Neural
Devil May
Scars
Cry
and Devil
3.
May Cry. Oh, you star in Devil May Cry 3? Neuro. Damn.
Weird. I didn't
I'm gonna have
know
to play that game now. It'll be interesting to see a neurologist.
Speaking of bad ports, I bought Devil May Cry through the computer so I could record it
Oh, boy.
easier, even though I already own it, and that port is terrible, and I'm sad.
Speaking of bad ports, Cross and Cube got Dark Souls, and I was hoping to play with them, but they both said they wouldn't play until they beat the game, and neither of them have played the game since they bought it.
I can't play it.
No, I played it.
Yeah, he played it. I can't play it.
Got all the way up to the part where I killed that stupid butterfly thing.
Hmm.
And I got that that white shard off of the dead blacksmith.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I would have beaten it, but the camera controls are messed up. So,
Oh, yeah.
and I can't do it with
I
an
mean,
Xbox
you
controller.
haven't even made it to the first boss. Like, you don't know how hard the game is yet.
Oh, I killed the first boss, the one you're not supposed to kill. I killed him dead.
Whoa. Oh, that's right, you did, didn't you?
Because I picked the bombs at the beginning, and I just threw like 5 bombs at him, and he died. But you don't get those back.
No, but
Those
you
are-
do get like the Demons Club from him, don't
I
you?
got nothing. Like, people
You're
told me
s-
that, but nothing dropped.
Oh, maybe you're supposed to hit his tail, but you don't really need to do that because there's like a certain item you can bring to a bird nest that's in the same area, and you drop it and you restart the game, and when you come back, it'll be the Demons Club.
Here's the
Yeah,
thing,
that's like
though.
the weirdest thing ever.
I didn't know that was an optional boss. And people told me how hard the game was, and it's like, wow, this game really is
Well,
hard.
it's not an optional boss. You have to fight it anyways, but it's like you can either fight it the first time you see it or go
It's an optional
get all
boss
your
the
shit
first
and fight
time.
it.
And I thought I was
Yes.
supposed to kill it then, so I went crazy trying to kill it. And I was like, wow, this game really is as hard as everyone says. But you thought you're not supposed to beat it then. But then I killed it with bombs, and it was fine.
It gets a lot harder.
And then I just saw the thing, and it's like, go this way. And I was like, oh, I could have just left. Oh, I just wasted an hour of my time, didn't I?
It's even worse when you're playing online, because the first time I played through, I played offline, and then I was like, okay, I'll do New Game Plus online. And people just invaded me and destroyed me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for people who don't know, that's the thing about that game, is that other players can come into your world and be dicks, and you can do the same. Though you can also help other players. So sometimes you'll just be walking around, and a real player will come and just mess up everything.
Yeah, it's like, if you die too many times and you don't have humanity, you can put down your summon sign and help someone beat a boss, and you'll get humanity back.
Yeah.
Now, can I
There's
actually go through that
concepts
game
in
in
there.
full co-op?
Not really. It's like, if we were playing, I would have to put down my summon sign, and then, like, at the beginning, and you would summon me, and then I would help you get through that area, and then you would put down your summon sign, and I would summon you, and you would help me through.
Oh.
And
Oh,
only
I
one
see.
person can invade you at once, right?
Yes and no. It depends on where you are, and also if you're a dick. Because, like, normally people just invade you, and it's one person at a time.
Uh-huh.
But if you're in the forest, I was invading someone, like, there's a clan in the forest that you can join, and it allows you to attack people who go into the forest. So I was like a blue spirit who was attacking people, and then this red spirit spawned, and we were like, the three of us were fighting at once.
Uh-huh.
And then like another blue spirit came in to help me. Like, it was really weird. Like, there were 4 people fighting each other.
Ugh. That would piss me off if 2 people invaded my game.
Oh, it's the worst.
Like,
You just
leave me
fucking,
alone.
you just
Not
fucking
okay.
run. Like,
Yeah.
every time I go to the forest, I run through, because people who invade you, I mean, usually I kick them off a cliff, and then they get really pissed, but that's about it.
Dark
Also,
Souls 2.
if you invade people, they can use this book that like puts an indictment on you, and like this clan of justice bringers can come after you.
I remember that, yeah.
Yeah, and then there's another clan where it's like you don't really invade people, but you spawn harder monsters in their world, and then they can find like a portal into your world and kill you. It's weird.
Huh. Well, I'll play it one day. One day. I do
Once
own
you
it.
get a gamepad, that's all you need. Just grab an Xbox controller with a wire.
Yeah, I have non-wired Xbox controllers.
It's like $40.
No, I'm not willing to pay 40.
No,
bucks
I
for
know,
that.
but I'm
That's
just
the
saying,
thing.
like, if you have a friend who owns an Xbox, he probably has a controller you could use.
Should ask Flog.
His controllers don't have
Probably
wires.
doesn't.
I still have that Xbox. I'm looking at it right now.
Play Dead Rising already.
I did. I played it today, actually.
Oh, how'd you like it?
I liked it, but then I got shot by some jerks in a Humvee with a Gatling gun, and
my brother is heavy.
I just flat out stopped playing. I was like, God damn it! I did not see that crap coming.
I remember the first time I killed those guys, and it was like I got stuck on the front of their car and shot them in the face. I love the song that plays when you go through there.
Yeah, the music's actually pretty great in that game.
Mhm.
Also,
Well,
I love that you can get Mega Man's power blaster that shoots tennis balls, and
You
it
can
takes
get
like 10 of
the
them to
real
kill
one,
one
too.
You
zombie.
can get the real one,
Oh.
but you have to beat the game. You have to do.
Well, don't
every
tell me
mission.
these things. I don't want to know this stuff.
Not a spoiler, but
I don't
okay.
want to know like secret weapons that you get later on. I want that to be a surprise.
Well, you have to
But
do very specific things.
The problem with the Dead Rising games is the time limit. It's like, oh, you have like 3 missions, but you have to do them all in a certain amount of time.
Yeah.
And then, like, I guarantee the first time you go through, you won't be able to do things in the time limit. So you have to, like, lose the game and restart
Oh,
with...
I have been ignoring people in help. I have been not investigating anything. I've just been killing
Oh.
zombies in interesting
No,
ways, because
it's
screw it.
It's important to do it, because once you get to a certain level, you'll actually be able to go through the game
Yeah.
pretty easily.
I
and-
tried to save someone, then I accidentally hit them in the head with a tire iron, and they died.
The boss...
How do you accidentally do that?
Because there was like 3 zombies around them, so I was like, I'll save you. Oh,
Bosses are probably one of the most interesting things
No,
about
but
that game.
it's stupid, because it's like, oh, I shot you in the face 5 times. Oh, well, I'm not dead. Or, like, the bosses you have to fight in, like, really small areas.
What about Adam? That's all I'm going to say. Adam.
I feel like I should take out my headphones so I'm not listening to you guys.
No, I'm not gonna spoil
Okay.
anything.
But apparently Cube is.
You need to play that game, is all I'm saying.
I will if I don't get shot by a bunch of guys in prison uniforms playing rap music in a Humvee with a Gatling gun.
Kill them, and then they'll just.
I tried. I shot him in the head. He's like, ha ha ha, and then they ran me over. And then I was like, oh no, that girl's in trouble. And then I was like, come here. And then they shot me and I died. And I was like, oh. And then my last scene was like watching her getting eaten by zombies. I'm like, oh god, I don't feel good anymore.
Well, if you like mix some juices, you can make these different types of drinks, and one of them is a quick step.
I tried
And you
to
could
like.
put that
I
stuff.
found a cooking ingredient called hot sauce, and then I opened the microwave and I threw the hot sauce at the microwave, and I was like, I don't think that's what I was supposed to do. And then I just didn't deal with food anymore for a while.
Yeah, I never really bothered with the putting things together unless it was like a super healing thing or like.
I know that
Something
you can
like
like
that.
take a frying pan and turn on the stove, and then heat up the frying pan and make a heated frying pan, but that was all.
Yeah.
Also, he eats baguettes in the most hilarious way ever.
Yeah.
He just throws his head back and is like, "Brah!" He just like crams it in.
Cube, do you have Dead Rising 2 on PC?
No, but I do have it on the Xbox.
Damn, because me and Tara actually tried to LP that game, and it didn't go very well. Oh, Yoshi has
I
a
should
question. What's the best zombie game that you've ever played, I guess?
Rebuild is pretty great. I gotta say.
I'm looking at the Dead Linger.
Huh.
It's probably my favorite.
I haven't played the Dead Linger yet. I mean, I'm expecting it to be, but it is a good zombie game. Like, the way it deals with zombies is pretty good.
Oh, I hate the way they deal with zombies. Like the global level up, which is
That was
Cross's
what-
problem.
That's what killed it for me.
I'm saying, like, it's cool that it's based off the melee. Like, the game could have been way better,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
the way it dealt with zombies was good.
You like the concept, you say?
Yes, I like the concept.
Yeah, if they just messed with the leveling system, I would have been okay with it. Because it's the type of thing where everyone levels up with new level, which wouldn't be so bad except there's non-combat skills.
Yeah.
Meaning each time you get one of them, everything's going to be disproportionately stronger to you.
And I don't really like the way they handled the melee either, because you have to be aiming at a very specific point on their body in order to hit them. Like you have to have your cursor over their like left arm, otherwise you won't hit anything.
And the
on them.
constant repairing and the constant
Yeah.
breakage, like, oh, that got so annoying.
I mean, my favorite zombie game would probably have to be Left 4 Dead. I mean, there's probably better ones out there that I played that I can't remember, but I guess Resident Evil 4, even though that one's not really a zombie game.
Yeah. Resident Evil 4 is pretty great. I love the mini game that you unlock in Resident Evil 4. We can play as like the different characters, and you can play with the guy with the transforming arm.
You can play as
yeah,
Hunk
yeah,
also.
Mercenaries is fun.
Yeah.
You know, there's a DLC on Resident Evil Revelations where you can play as a female version of Hunk. It's amazing.
I wanted to play Raccoon City Stories when I was younger, because that one was like online multiplayer, right? Like,
yeah.
but it didn't work really well.
It
I
wasn't
heard.
really good at all.
It's not very good. Yeah,
I saw some friends playing it.
I
the-
played it the day it came out with
The
my friend
only
and his brother.
Cool thing that happened to that game is like my friend was playing and there's 4 other people, and one of them died and you can turn into a zombie, and they were trapped behind this door and they couldn't get out. And then one of them died, turned into a zombie. They're like, crap, he's gonna kill us. And instead he was like, "Brah!" And he just smashed the door that was blocking them. And he saved them all as a zombie.
Oh.
And then he got killed somehow. But it was
So
pretty great.
you could just help your friends.
Yes, but most people, when they turn into a zombie, they then just
Well,
go
I
and
mean,
eat
that's
them.
the point, right? You're supposed to have fun with that sort of stuff.
Yeah, but that game was like made before like Skype and everything. Like it wasn't easy to communicate with people and talk with them.
Wait,
Well, I
what do you
mean,
mean?
When you
before
play
Skype?
games like that too, where you can potentially betray people,
Oh.
it's not really good to be in Skype. It's like playing Trouble in Terrorist Town on Skype.
Yeah.
I was thinking of Operation Raccoon City, not okay.
No, I'm talking about like the
They're-
PlayStation 2 game.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
never play that game.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because PlayStation 2 actually did have internet. It's just you
That-
needed to
that-
buy the modem.
No, you didn't have to buy a modem, but it was like really weird.
Well,
to
if
set
you
it
had
up.
one of the small PlayStations, you didn't need to buy the
Oh,
modem.
okay.
But if you had the big one, you actually needed to buy a separate add-on because it like the idea to add internet to video game consoles wasn't developed when the PlayStation 2 first came out, really.
hmm
Though the Dreamcast had one, so I guess
Yeah.
that's not really true. But
Ahead of its time.
I mean, Resident Evil 6 sort of works the same way. Like, people can join your game as a zombie, but it's really not fun to play like that
yeah.
because they're just insanely like murderous.
Uh-huh.
And the problem with Resident Evil 6 was that there weren't as many monsters, and the bosses were all just monsters that you fight in the game normally, except for the last one. But it had a good story, and the game was fun. And the Mercenaries was really good. The whole moving and shooting was something that needed to be in Resident Evil for a long time.
Mm. Yeah, I didn't like the old style of Resident Evil games.
Oh, that was terrible. That was before like 3D games were even fully developed, so they didn't
Yeah.
entirely know what they were doing yet.
I mean, yeah.
Like that was made around the same time as like Tomb Raider 2, and I don't know if you've ever played the original Tomb Raider games, but they control like ass. Like turning and walking can be really hard sometimes, which doesn't help because there's death traps everywhere, and even if the controls worked well, they usually kill you if you don't know they're there.
No, that was like the era of terrible 3D platforming.
Yeah. Super Mario 64 got it right somehow, but even then, if you go back and play it, it's a little bit wonky.
Yeah, like that one level with the boo where you have to like get up to the top of the mansion and you slide off.
And
Yeah.
that piano,
that's the
that
worst.
goddamn piano.
Dun, dun,
Dun,
dun.
dun.
That
So
always
it's gonna
makes
get-
people's like top 10 scary game moments. Is that
it
piano?
doesn't. It never really scared me that much. I was just like, oh, I know that piano is gonna like attack me.
Well, if you knew it, then yeah. But
It
it was
was just like
basically it was the people who
that-
didn't know it was going to attack them and freak them out.
That boo level was so like stylized different than the rest of the game. It's just weird.
Yeah.
Like it's
You know what?
creepy.
Probably the best like game that nailed the 3D on the head was Bubsy 3D. That game was just phenomenal at how well it nailed the 3D. Textures were fantastic.
Dude, that is one of the worst looking games I've ever
Dude,
seen in my
are
life.
you kidding me? That game was a catastrophe.
Shut up! Shut
He's a cat, you get it?
Stab
The
in
Bugs
the
is
ears.
a cat.
Get the joke.
Dun, 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 dun. Hey!
The game is terrible.
So, did we talk about all the topics on our list?
No, we haven't talked about the bundles yet.
Alright,
Oh,
we should
yeah.
do that because we're actually running out of time.
Oh yeah, we are.
And since we haven't made our fake Kickstarter, we can't actually go past the hour dead.
God damn it.
Yeah.
Or
that's
we'll
true.
starve. We'll starve to death.
Podcast would be just cut off. At the mark.
Oh, man.
I don't know what's on the bundle. I haven't been paying attention to it recently.
Okay, so the Humble Bundle weekly sale here by Team 17 Digital Ltd. The
that
guys who made Worms.
Me and Companion have it.
Yeah, I got it. Cross got it, and what's on it is a poop ton of Worms games like Worms Armageddon, Worms Blast, Worms Ultimate Mayhem, Worms Pinball, Worms Crazy Golf, and then
Some of
Super
these I will
Frog
not be
HD.
trying.
Super Frog HD. You get those 6 games for $1 minimum. And then if you pay $6 or more, you can unlock Alien Breed 1, 2, and 3. And those are like Alien Swarm-esque top-down.
You mean
type
Primal
games.
Fear-esque?
I think
Ghost
Aliens
catheters.
It's probably the best thing that came out of the game. Well, Forklift is kind of
Well, you had the most fun with that, but ghost catheters, I think, are in no other game. There's forklifts in other games. There's no other games that have ghost catheters. I can almost
Yeah.
guarantee that.
I'll give
I
you
don't
that.
know about that.
You do know about
And
that
then,
in your heart.
Worms Revolution Go. Is that their newest Worms game?
Oh, I don't know.
I think the newest Worms game is the one that we got.
Yeah,
Worms,
I think that's Worms Revolution.
Yeah.
maybe.
We
So
should play Armageddon sometime, Companion, because the rope is so much more fun in that game. It's the best item in the game.
Did someone
So
send me
here
something in
is-
Skype?
Not
That's
me.
oh wait, Neuro already got the link. Okay, so if you want 10 games for $6, then there's a link that Neuro and I posted.
Yeah, Super Frog looks like some weird platformer thing, and I just played it a bit because it had cards. Well, I didn't play it. I watched the intro and got the cards and never played it again. But
So you never played it.
yeah, but I saw like the level, and I think you just jump around as a frog with a cape trying to save a princess.
Oh,
Yeah,
you get a kiss from the princess.
I'm
in the
assuming
end.
so.
And then you turn into a Super Prince HD.
You turn into a shinier frog.
Huh.
But cool.
But anyway, how long do we have left? We don't have very long.
5
What
minutes.
is going up on your channel this week, Dagless?
Probably RimWorld now that I actually have the alpha. The rebuild alpha when it comes out. Deadly Premonition, hopefully. They'll
Oh,
fix
you
it.
should make sure that they don't have an NDA on RimWorld.
They don't.
yeah, usually indie games don't because they just need all the publicity they can get.
Yeah, I guess.
But yeah, also, great, you messed up my line of thinking.
That's my plan.
I need to finish Mark of the Ninja and Far Cry 3.
Well, weren't you gonna
Blood
not finish
Dragon.
Far Cry 3?
Well,
Oh.
no, yeah, I'm not because I lost the 2 last episodes. They were all fucked up, and I didn't want to go all the way back to record the last 2. Everyone can just go watch the ending of the
Yeah.
game. Like, I don't
You should-
want
are
to
you gonna
make
at
a
least
habit
post a
of that,
link?
but I don't know, maybe.
They can fend
That's
for
the
themselves.
least you could do.
Well, the least I could do is go back and record it, but I'm not.
The least
gonna
I could
that,
do is
so.
nothing, and that's what I intend to do.
Yes,
Yeah.
that is what I will do. But yeah, RimWorld, Deadly Premonition, hopefully, Rebuild Alpha with the man, and something else. By the way, Cube should put the man in the game because he has the ability
didn't
to do
do that.
so.
I only did the $15 tier.
Oh, you failed me, and
Where I
you
put my
failed
name in the
Cross.
credits. Well, $25 is a lot to spend, man.
For the man?
You
saved your
won't
life.
spend $25 for the
No,
man.
because
So
I
I
don't
want to
have
hear
the
no,
money.
I don't want to spend. So Cross, what's going up on your channel?
Whoa, Assassin. Apparently, you're actually Assassin. Oh, it all makes sense. You just said the same thing you did in Skype. It's Sheds. Okay.
Oh.
So, Final Fantasy VII. I've been lightly toying with putting that on hiatus just so I can make a bunch of episodes because I'm having a lot of trouble recording that. Like that game just wipes me out, and it's hard to do the voices, and my voice dies after one episode. But I don't have anything to replace it with, so unless I do Amnesia more, which I might.
Oh, do
Well, you need to get Amnesia. That is a very nobody on
No one's ever
the
Let's Played it,
internet's
yeah.
Let's Play that.
I'll be
So
the
you're
first
like
one.
the first.
Yeah, I should also do Minecraft and Happy Wheels.
Exactly.
No,
Now you're good.
Terraria, of course. I recently released Part 9, I think. And according to this recording, a new video just went up about 15 minutes ago of Upgrade Complete Part 2 or Part 1. It was too long for me to upgrade it all in one video. So you'll have to upgrade that video to get Part 2 of Upgrade Complete 2.
Did it crash when you played it?
No. I need to change the... If anyone tried to play Upgrade Complete 2 on the original link that I posted in the first video, try to play it on Newgrounds instead, because I think that Armored Games one is glitched to hell. So yeah. And there's going to be more random Flash games. I also recorded all of a game called Offspring Fling. I just don't know when I'm going to put that up, but it's 3 parts. And if anyone knows of games in Greenlight or Kickstarter that have demos and are interesting, please tell me, and I will probably play them, assuming they don't have large learning curves, but usually demos don't. Because I want to get a bunch of games that are, like, not out yet and play their demos. Because, like, things like Super Hot, because that game was great. And I think that's about all that's going on. So, Companion, what's on your... What, Dagless?
I was gonna say, see you guys, we're done with the podcast, but I guess Cube does have to go.
Yeah, and there's a spotlight shining
I
on your
was on
face.
his side.
So.
Come on, Tweedledum.
You know, you guys should turn down the light on the spotlight. But anyway,
But then we won't see your shining cubicle face.
Cubicle outlines. I have, what do I have? The podcast, which I just actually uploaded, podcast number 14. This is 15, by the way. And number 14 went up like right before we started the streaming. And then I was trying to record Dead Space 1 because I thought that would be a perfect substitute for Dead Space 3, seeing as how we can't play that. And but I kept on getting interrupted by people in my family, and I was really annoyed. So I'm just like, screw it, I'm done. I'm not going to try this until whenever.
You
so
should have
I don't know.
really overacted getting annoyed at them and left them in the video.
That's exactly what I like. And then I had a trolling montage where I trolled the hell out of people. Well, specifically Cross.
Yeah.
And it's kind of amazing. So that's up on my channel.
And now
And,
that I've
Good.
seen that, I've renewed my vow to never give you money in Killing Floor ever, because I did forget.
Well,
I
we
did,
don't
but
play it
now I know.
anymore, so.
Well, if we ever do, I hope
And
you
then-
die.
Dungeon Defenders with Cross, Dagless, and Taz, a subscriber. So
Taz
yeah,
is the worst.
that's basically all that's going up on my channel. Yeah, do you guys have anything else to say, or should we end it?
Also,
Remember-
we've been doing Awesome Nods streams.
Oh
So
yeah, I forgot to mention that.
Maybe you should post the link to your Twitch channel.
Yeah, sure.
Remember to tell your friends and your colleagues about the podcast. Help us get the viewership up. Mostly those two, because I'm just a guest. But you should do it.
But yeah, I sometimes stream with Cross playing Awesome Knots, so there's a link to my thing, and I usually post a video on YouTube saying that I'm streaming, and by usually I mean I haven't done it yet, but I should in the future. But anyway, I guess that's everything. Thanks for tuning in, guys. This has been the Wade and Q podcast for 11/4/13. And I guess we'll see you guys next time. Thank you for
What?
joining us, Dagless, again.
You're welcome, I guess.
Yes, and goodbye.
Goodbye,
See ya.
Crosby!
Oh dear.
Oh my.